So Yorkshire Houses, you say interest rate is should be 16% by Christmas 2023. So probably I've got bad news for you because interest rate is guided to be at its peak. Maybe we might have one more increase if inflation didn't go down. We're actually today we're sitting on the 19th of July 2023, and the inflation rate in the UK has actually dropped further than expectation by the Bank of England and all the economists around. So, and there's a direct impact. The reason why interest rate is high at the moment is because we're trying to bring down this inflation, because inflation is too much money chasing too few goods, and prices are rising. When prices are rising, people then demand higher wages so that they can still have the same level of lifestyle, I guess. If you look at America, and that this is relevant to us also, Americans' inflation rate started to drop last month, i.e. June 2023, or maybe beginning of July 2023. So they've been quite aggressive with their interest rate increases last year, and they started to see this inflation drop, and we are probably about 6 months behind them before we start to see a really drastic drop in our inflation. And to answer your question around interest rate being 16%, it is it's unfathomable, because not only do we as property investors have in interest products, the government, the UK government, will be broke, will go to IMF if we end up going to 16% interest to the creditors. So I think you were being facetious, but I actually think, you know, we're probably there near the end of the top of the inflation interest rate peak now. So 6% borrowing rates. Yesterday I fixed 6 products at 5.75 fixed for 5 years. Now, if you think this is high, cast your mind back before 2007, 5% was the average. 5.5% is what we were paying. So as long as you're working hard to find below market value properties, add value to it, and then pull most of your money out, fix it for 5 years at a, say, 5.75% interest rate, and you can still carve out, say, £200-300 per month. That's good, because ultimately property investment is a long-term game. It is not a short-term investment. If you're thinking about it for a year or two, just don't do it. You know, you've got to be thinking in decades periods, so 10-year, 15-year, 20-year periods. You will be in a very different position then.